geyser nature. So when the building man simple. So check this out, y'all. Relaxed. Yo, this is a Patreon exclusive. I'm about to talk to y'all about something very important. And I told y'all, it's like I could talk to you one on one. So this is gonna be a different vibe compared to my normal spiritual channel videos. A lot of y'all gotta understand, I'm gonna drop this video probably, if not tonight, I'm gonna drop it soon. So this is early access. So I'm about to listen. Already here, they just not talking about it. Like if you go on Twitter right now, the number one thing that be trending is always about the wars, right? I want y'all to know that corona shit was, listen, what's about to take place is by far worse than that. And we've been talking about it for the past 2 years, a food shortage. But look what they have done and look how far they have with food shortage. Now, I want y'all to see this. They said a deadly, highly infectious avian flu. It's a new strain out called the avian flu, which is attacking birds. It's killing millions and millions and millions of birds around the world. So they say, right? So they said it's forcing US farmers to kill millions of their eggs, laying hens, reducing the country's egg supply, and driving up the prices. Here go another one, 24 plus million birds. Do you drown, suffocate, or gas them? What the fuck are you talking about? It says stop eating other animals. 23 million birds have died in the worst US outbreak of the avian flu since 2015. The virus poses little risk to humans' health, but chicken and egg prices have been on the rise. So you ask yourself, who benefiting from all this shutting down the food, making the food prices go up? Who's benefiting from all this? You got to ask the one and only motherfucking Bill Gates. Who's the one who got all the fake meat? He already got his Beyond Beef. He already got his fake meat. He already told you. Who's the one that
I'd say is will get attention this
What the fuck is funny? You can't tell me that's a woman, first of all, but that's not even important. What's funny? He talking about we need to prepare for the second wave. What's the second wave? Look at this. Just look up AVR. Was talking to y'all about how the food prices, egg prices spike as bird flu. So listen, they even talking about was talking to y'all about how the food prices is rising.
Okay. Better now?
Egg prices spike as bird flu. Listen, they even talking about. They said chicken and eggs might run out by the winter, and they actually doing it. This was like a week ago when I seen this. They said they said you can no longer chickens. You can no longer sell chickens that you don't already have. So if you're trying to reproduce and chicken,
government chicken
already have a plan for chickens, and you can only sell and eat those that have. I'm not making this up. You see, y'all motherfuckers. I'm not making this up, y'all. This shit is crazy. Who gonna benefit from this? Bill Gates, who owns the most land in the motherfucking. Who owns the most land?
All right, guys, I rewound it so you guys could hear it all. I'm sorry about that.
Bill Gates, who owns the most farmland in the United States? Bill Gates, who got 3D printed meat? Who trying to block the sun with stop growth of
Bill motherfucking who?
What
freaking
plants block the sun? Bill Gates.
Back it up more, bro. We need another. Hold on. It's only 8 minutes, guys, so we can definitely rewind it. I paused it. let me know, guys. You said we did miss a little bit. Okay, perfect, bro. I'll go right back. Sorry about that. Let me go back to, I think it was probably about right here when it started acting stupid. Y'all know I can't catch a break. I'm so sorry, guys. It's not me. I swear I pay for the best internet service on about the cord to give it direct connect. I don't know what to say. This is the best I can do, but here we go. All love to my chat, y'all. I don't even let y'all comment because that seems like it's giving more data to do something. This catch up, baby. My folks, this thing crazy. Let me see. Gonna get it either way. I'm about to actually. I'm finished.
A few countries that have almost avoided.
He laughed in your face and told you another pandemic is coming and it's gonna be worse than that one. The coronavirus. He told you and laughed at your face with his trainee wife.
Look, the epidemic entirely
with his man.
Taiwan, New Zealand, Australia. They took their experience and actually prepared, and so they moved a lot faster. So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I will get attention this time.
What the fuck is funny? You telling me that's a woman, first of all, but that's not
period.
Important.
That ain't the point, but he's right.
Funny?
Funny.
Prepare for the second wave. What's the second wave? Look up avian flu. It's everywhere. Daily avian flu since egg prices soaring. I just was talking to y'all about how the food prices is rising.
I've been telling y'all this for the past year. I hope y'all been paying attention.
So listen, they even talking about, they said chicken and eggs might run out by the winter. This was like a week ago when I seen this. They said they said you can no longer sell chickens. You can no longer sell chickens that you don't already have. So if you're trying to reproduce and sell fresh new chickens, you can't. They also said only the government vaccinated chickens are allowed to produce chickens. So they trying to come up with or
government vaccine
and eat those that have. I'm not making this up. You see, y'all motherfuckers. I'm not. Y'all gotta understand who gonna benefit from this? Bill Gates, who owns the most land in the motherfucking. Who owns the most land? Bill Gates. Who owns the most farmland in the United States? Bill Gates.
Period.
Who got 3D printed meat? Who trying to block the sun with stop growth of fresh plants, vegetables?
Which is stops your growth, your fresh plant, your vegetables.
Animals, they all feed off the sun. Who's trying to block the sun? Bill Gates. Here go y'all 3D printed meat. Just look up all. So, if y'all go on Twitter and y'all type in avian flu, they are literally shutting down all type of farmers all around.
Shutting them down, closing the farmers. They've been shutting them down.
Farm workers because of this as well. This is all planned. I'm trying to tell you. By the time the summer and going towards the winter, it's going to be crazy.
You can't even go and find the unvaccinated chicken now.
Nobody is expecting this shit. Everybody is focused on celebrities, wars. Nobody knows what's about to happen to their food. And this is why
I've been telling y'all, y'all better be collecting our food.
This is why I told y'all, this is why it's important for you to start working on your diet. You don't have to go vegan, but start trying to eat healthy fruit. Try to get
juices. You don't even have to eat food every day.
attacking a food the fast food, all that shit been fake. Everything comes from this man and his DNA and his brothers and his sisters, whatever the fuck this creature is. And I'm not blaming it all on him. He's a puppet, but he's the face of destroying the planet with all that meatless, all that stuff y'all be eating. I know y'all don't want to eat.
And he took all the seeds from everywhere.
But y'all gotta understand this.
You cannot even get seeds. Man, you can't get seeds. The meat is even glued.
You kidding me?
They put glue on the meat to bind it together. The
all
beef.
This shit is happening right now.
Shit, crazy.
It's happening right now. U.S. zoos move birds indoors at avian flu spreads. They pushing the fuck out of this. And remember, when all the news shit is talking about it, 9 times out of 10, it's something bigger happening behind closed doors. Joe Biden came out and he told everybody, hi, a food shortage will be coming. They planned all
yes,
this.
Keep fasting. Keep
China
fasting.
Everything is fucked over by nature. It has nothing to do with no wars. Clean cycle happening.
Yeah.
Getting
rid of the pathogens. All the fake stuff has to go.
They trying to take as much people, which is who can't who not. Don't know this information. Yep. They just watch the news. And wait for the news.
I hope y'all ready.
Something.
I hope y'all prepare and family so they'll be able to survive this nonsense.
Anyway,
if not being able to be right.
Show y'all this. I wanted to just, as y'all can see, U.S. zoos are moving birds. The food shortage is here. Shit is crazy.
I've been telling y'all this for what year, guys, talking about the.
And I'm gonna get more. And I just wanted to show my Patreon members this real quick over here on spiritual stuff. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get back with y'all.
And what's crazy when looking at this video, right? Okay, there it goes. When looking for a video, I wanted to find some information on this, right? So while trying to find information on this, so I could show you guys, I like to watch parties, so on and so forth. I said, let me try and find some information and have a video to show you guys. So I'm looking. Do I couldn't find no videos talking about it. I found Spiritual Souls video, and I was like, okay, I found this one. But yeah, I've been looking for information on this avian flu. Let's see. Actually, I didn't look today. Let me see. Avian flu. Let me see if they have something on it now. Bird pandemic. Let's see. Okay, so I did find another one. All right, this is like a minute long. Oh, now yesterday they made one. They did come up with one yesterday. It says Kentucky Avian Influenza Response Plan. Look at this. I'm about to put it in the chat for y'all. I'm not going to play it because you see it's acting really retarded because I want to, let me share this. I want to read this article about this nonsense. The article that spiked my curiosity here. Let's see. What's going on with my chat? How y'all doing? Peace. Let me check in with my chat real quick. Yeah, I didn't even want to highlight a comment. This thing knocking me out, stopping the videos, doing all this stupid crap as always. So basically, yeah, just wanted to not throw it off with anything else. So let me get rid of this banner since I'm not playing another video. That may help. Anything you do on here like causes more friction with your stream. It's like so annoying. I already got enough going on with my sinuses this morning to be annoyed with this. But it's hard for me to get to do one of my lives sometimes because I'm just not feeling up to par. Let me see. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, pardon me, guys. All right, so peace to the family, everybody that came in this morning. I hope you guys found this informative. Make sure you are sharing this with your family and friends. This information is astute to us being, you know, secure in protecting ourselves from this nonsense. So now we know that all of us are so woke. Like we are so woke. So since we've been woke, we know what not to do. A lot of our family members, as you know, have taken certain things, the jab, whatever you want to call it. So now with that, we have to be astute to letting them know, the ones that haven't. If you haven't taken it, they're trying to find a new way to make sure that they get this inside of your system. Investing out in blue. What's up, bro? I should play your song. That's one of my faves. You don't even know it. I be playing it over here. They love that song too. That one, couldn't believe it. I believe it is the name. I'm not sure, but I just know I love that song, bro. Peace. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hope all is well. But yeah, so with that, you know, they've been doing this for a while. I did want to show another video. I will put it in the link possibly. Before we get out of here, I'll go back and put both of them. The one that I wanted to show a minute ago, and I also want you guys to see another one from like 2 years ago. There's a video, another guy, he talked about these lawsuits. They had lawsuits with all these companies we could have all been involved with. Certain things we had to, you know, be aware of. And yeah, spiritual soul. Yeah, he's a hot mess, ain't he? Truth Master Dre said, that's spiritual soul. Yes, dude is a trip. I used to follow his page some years back. He would have some little certain information on stuff that I was in tune with, the 5G, you know, stuff like that. But he's gotten a little, looks, I don't know. I don't want to say nothing negative about the brother because he gives good information, period. But yeah, that right there was really the only thing I could find on the bird flu when I was trying to get this video together. So that's what happened with that. But yeah, sis said that we need to check that show out she's talking about. Dee Dee, what's up, sis? Hey, peace, sis. Squid, peace, bro. Cherokee, peace, sis. Okay, guys, let's get it. I want to make sure I shouted you guys out, didn't get a chance to speak to you guys as you were coming in, you know, because the video was acting so whack and ignorant. So, yeah, let me read this article. All right. Chicken vaccination. Check this out. If you buy your chickens from a reputable source, then they will usually be fully vaccinated. They will be fully vaccinated. Let me increase the size of this so y'all can see it for yourself too. Make sure you're seeing it. Okay? They will be fully vaccinated. When buying birds, you should always ask if they are vaccinated. So when you're going to the store, guys, now your next rule of thumb is when you go to your market, you're asking them, are you guys vaccinating your chickens? They have to let you know if they're vaccinating the chickens. So you will ask them. That's part of, you know, watching out for yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, making sure you're not buying things that are vaccinated. Okay. When buying birds, you should always ask if they are vaccinated. You should avoid buying hens that aren't. You see this? Avoid buying hens that aren't. They're going to make it the norm, the usual. If you do buy hens that aren't vaccinated, consider getting them vaccinated to save yourself some heartache later on. A number of preventative treatments are available for vets, including the following. Now, they can go to the vet with their chicken or have the vet come to their farm for Marek's disease, Salmonella enteritis, coccidiosis, infectious bursal disease, infectious bronchitis, various strands, Newcastle disease, infectious laryngotracheitis. I'm not even sure what that is. Turkey Ivan rhinotracheatis, avian encephalopiatitis, and egg drop syndrome. Lord, egg drop syndrome, really. I really should be making me some warm tea. I'm drinking like some good old freaking tea. I made a half gallon. I sell a half gallon tea, guys, as well. $12. I made a tea yesterday, and I put some different things in it that I usually don't. And when I say this thing is right, I just added some extra stuff to the half gallon. I had some other things for my head. I was having a headache and stuff, and like I'm bad. I really should be drinking a warm tea so I can clear my sinuses this morning, guys. So I apologize, but I really wanted to drink this cold tea this morning. Okay. A well summer hen free roaming in search of bugs. This is one of these hens looking for some bugs that you can eat. Most chicken sellers will vaccinate their hens against all of these diseases, against all. So you see what it said? Vaccinate them against all these diseases, right? Okay. Look, all this they putting all this in your chicken. All this going in your chicken. This is all these vaccines are going in your chicken for all those different particular things, right? So now you're taking that stuff and you're eating it, and you're consuming it, obviously. No top-ups or boosters are required. They so strong and potent this shit, they don't even need a booster. So you can be safe in the knowledge that all your hens are fully protected against these nasty diseases, not these nasty chemicals, not these nasty vaccines, but the nasty diseases, right? If you're keeping a few chickens, in your garden, then it is more likely that you will be buying started pellets that are fully vaccinated. Okay, if you are keeping a few chickens in your garden, then it is more likely to be buying pellets that are fully vaccinated. So what does that say? That's letting you know that even if you are privately keeping hens, like you're not selling them, but you just have them for you have them for your own particular use, your own farm, maybe in your a backyard, so on and so forth. What's going on is they are putting the vaccination in the pellets, the feed that people buy, the chicken feed, the pellets. They are actually vaccinating the pellets. This shit can't get no crazier. You can't, bro. He kills germs, but it does not kill chemicals, bro. I know it sounds like it, but you can't, bro. You cannot. This real squid. I know you like, shoot, they tripping, but brother, check it. They are serious with this. They're not only vaccinating the chicken. So think about, you're getting a vaccinated chicken, and now you're getting a chicken that's not only vaccinated, but he's getting continued vaccination every day. He's eating these pellets that has vaccine in it. It's telling you, look, it's there right there. You cannot get those chemicals out by just burning them. No, the chemicals won't change. Okay. So you won't have to think about protecting your mini flock. However, if you have decided to catch your own chicks, then you will need to decide whether you want to vaccinate them. There are plenty of chicken keepers, but now mind you, look, you'll have to decide if you want to vaccinate them. But in the same sentence right above, prior, they just told you that all the pellets are fully vaccinated. So you don't even have a choice or a decision. That's a total lie. This would give way to a lawsuit when it came to information, because that's a lie. There are plenty of chicken keepers out there who don't bother vaccinating their chickens. They believe that if you keep your coop very clean and always ensure a fresh supply of food and water, there should be no problem. That's correct. However, other poultry keepers believe that protecting your flock via preventative vaccinations is the sensible method, because they're stupid. For further advice on how to get your hens vaccinated, contact your vet for more information. So the vet, this is something that the vets is doing. Look, they're offering these automatic chicken coop doors, all these little different related products to this. Man, look at this walk-in chicken run. This is a cage. This is a cage chicken. That's not even a free roam chicken. So they're gonna have they got mental issues. The chicken that's produced in these type of cages, they don't have mental stamina. They're stagnated. They have a lot going on, which causes biological things to the body. So this is not a good chicken. You don't want a depressed chicken. Let me just say that, and you don't want them at all with these vaccines being put in them, vaccinations of chickens. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much that. Didn't want to make this too long on this, guys, but I definitely wanted you to get this information. You got to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to prepare yourself. This is just one thing, that this the chicken. Next thing you know, there's something's about to be going on with the cows. And y'all, the pig y'all love so much. Y'all already know they're filthy, disgusting animal. Y'all continue to eat that. So I can imagine that maybe it won't stop some people, but like, this is so real. I am gonna show this video. Hold on. Let me show this video from 2 years ago. Let's see if it plays. It's only 10 minutes before we get out of here. I ain't in no rush. I got time right now. I might even talk about this other thing I want to bring up. I'll see. Let's see.
2009.
Hold on. Check this one out. It don't get no better. And
product in the United States from January 1st, 2009 through December 31st, 2020. You may be eligible to receive money from Class Act 1 million antitrust lawsuit filed on behalf of end-user with defendants. Fieldale Farms Corporation, Fieldale, George's and George's Farms, Inc., George's, Marjack Poultry, Inc., Marjack Poultry AL, LLC, Marjack LMS, Inc., Marjack Poultry, LLC, and Marjack Holdings, Inc., Marjack, Pico Foods, Inc., Pico, Pilgrim's Pride Corporation, Pilgrims, and Tyson Foods, Inc., Tyson Chicken, Inc., Tyson Breeder Inc., and Tyson Poultry Inc., Tyson, collectively, settling defendants. This court-ordered notice may affect your rights. Please the instructions carefully. The United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois authorized this notice. Before any money is paid, the court will hold a hearing to decide whether to approve the settlements who is included. For settlement purposes, members of the settlement class are defined as all persons and entities who indirectly purchased fresh or frozen raw chicken, defined as whole birds, with or without giblets, whole cod, birds purchased within a package, or white meat parts including breasts and wings, or cuts containing a combination of these, but excluding chicken marketed as halal, kosher, free range, or organic, from defendants or alleged co-conspirators for personal consumption, where the person or entity purchased in California, District of Columbia, Florida, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Oregon, Rhode Island after July 15, 2013, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Utah, and Wisconsin from January 1, 2009, except for from July 15, 2013, to July 31, 2019, and for pilgrims from January 1, 2009 to 2020. In addition to the settling defendants, the other defendants in this lawsuit for purposes of this notice include Agri-Stats, Inc. and Claxton Poultry Farms, Inc., Foster's, LLC and Foster Poultry Farms, Harrison Poultry, of Reford Farms, in JCG Foods of Alabama, LLC, JCG Foods of LLC, Coke Foods Company, Inc. Purdue Farms, Inc. and Purdue's LLC, Sanderson Farms, Inc., Sanderson Farm Inc., Food Division, Sanderson Farms, Inc., Processing Division, and Sanderson Farms, Inc., Production Division, Wing Farms, LLC, and Simmons Foods, Inc. and Simmons Prepared Foods, Inc. collectively, unsettled defendants. If you are not sure if you are included, you can get more information, including a detailed notice, at www.overchargedforchicken.com or by calling toll-free 877-88428. What is this lawsuit about? This class action, in rebroiler chicken antitrust litigation, and user consumer action, ND. IL. Case number 116CV08637, is pending in the United States District Court for the Northern District of Illinois. U.S. District Court Judge Thomas M. Durkin presides over this class action, and user consumer plaintiffs allege that defendants and their co-conspirators conspired to stabilize the price and supply of as of January 1, 2009, in violation of federal and state consumer and antitrust laws. The settling defendants have not admitted any liability concerning, and continue to deny the legal claims alleged in this lawsuit, and would allege numerous defenses to the plaintiffs' claims if the case against them were to proceed. Nevertheless, the settling defendants agreed to settle this action to avoid the further expense, inconvenience, disruption, and burden of this litigation and any other present or future litigation arising out of the facts that gave rise to this litigation, to avoid the risks inherent in uncertain complex litigation and trial, and thereby to rest this controversy. The case is still proceeding on behalf of the end-user consumer plaintiffs against the unsettled defendants, who may be subject to separate settlements, judgments, or class certification orders. What does the settlement provide? Under the terms of the settlement agreements, the settling defendants will pay a total of $181 million to resolve all settlement class claims against them and their affiliates. In addition to this monetary benefit, the settling defendants have also agreed to provide specified cooperation, as set forth in the settlement agreements, in the end-user consumer plaintiffs' continued prosecution of the litigation. Co-lead counsel may request to delay distribution of settlement funds if future settlements with additional defendants are reached. Settlement updates will be provided on the settlement website at www.overchargedforkitten.com or may be obtained by contacting the claims administrator. A portion of the settlement proceeds has been and will be used by the claims administrator for notice and administration costs. Additionally, co-lead counsel will request that the court award attorneys' fees and permit the reimbursement of certain litigation costs and expenses. The request will be filed at least 14 days before the deadline to object to the settlements and posted on the website www.overchargedforkitten.com. Co-lead counsel will seek attorneys' fees of no more than 33.3% of the settlement fund, or $60,273,000, and the total amount of costs sought will be no more than $8.75 million. Co-lead counsel will also request service awards of up to $2,000 for each of the class representatives. All settlement funds that remain after payment of the court-ordered attorneys' fees, costs, and litigation expenses will be distributed on a pro rata basis at the conclusion of the lawsuit or as ordered by the court. What are your rights and options? Submit a claim online at www.overchargedforkitten.com by December 31, 2022. This deadline may be changed by the court, and any extended claims deadline will be posted at www.overchargedforkitten.com. If you submit a timely claim, you will automatically be eligible to participate in the distribution of any funds received in future settlements unless you opt out of those future settlements. You do not need to take any action to remain a member of the settlement class and be bound by the settlement agreements. As a settlement class member, you may be able to participate in, or exclude yourself from, any future settlement or judgment obtained by end-user consumer plaintiffs against the unsettled defendants. In the case if you do not want to be legally bound by the settlement agreements, you must exclude yourself by November 10, 2021, or you will not be able to sue or continue to sue the settling defendants or their affiliates for the released claims, as defined in the settlement agreements. If you exclude yourself, you can't get money from the settlements. If you don't exclude yourself from the settlement class, you may still object to the settlement agreements by November 10, 2021. The detailed notice explains how to exclude yourself or object. Details may also be found on the FAQs page of the settlement website. The court will hold a hearing in this case, in broiler chicken antitrust litigation, and user consumer action, case number 116CV08637, ND. IL, on December 20, 2021, at 9:00 a.m., to consider whether to approve the settlement agreements. You may ask to speak at the hearing, but you do not have to. This notice is only a summary. You can find more details about the settlements at www overcharged4chicken.com or by calling toll-free 1-877-888-5428. Please do not contact the court source Hagen Sperman Sabel Shapiro.
Amrec TV breaking news.
Breaking news, brother. Thank you for bringing that through. Now, this is this video, like I said, was from about 2 years, maybe a year and a half ago. It was maybe a year ago, year and a half, so on and so forth. But when you're looking at this stuff, guys, it's like we have to pay attention to what's important, and we be seeing this stuff all the time. So when we are a student aware of these things, it helps you to make sure that you're making the best choices in protecting your family by not participating. What we're gonna do, guys, we got to get a little bit into this meat thing. I mean, I've been telling you guys about this meat for a long time. Myself, this chicken has been a weakness of mine. The one thing that I do have here and there, so I definitely am like about done with that. I can't even do that anymore. That was my one little thing. A little bit of salmon sometimes, or my chicken. So it looks like it's going to be a wrap for all the chicken, like literally, because I can't do it. I cannot risk my life with being incorporated with these people's nonsense, just just for that. So let's just check this out real quick. This is only a minute and a half, and I want you guys to see the spread of this and everything that has been going on with it. So yeah, I gotta be astute to what's going on. All right, 1 second.
A highly contagious strain of avian flu is spreading to several states in the U.S. State to report finding on avian flu after discovering it in a commercial chicken flock. Avian flu has now been found in 15 states. Infectious disease Dr. William Schaffner told CBS News.
Can attack all kinds of animals, including birds. In fact, very prominently, they both migratory birds as well as domestic poultry.
The CDC says there have been no detected cases of H5N1. Cross-species spread like
There's very close association of the human with the bird. And then a lot of virus gets down deep into the human's lungs. They can become sick, but then it's very
flu can cause serious illness in humans. It's treated with antiviral drugs like Tamiflu. Meanwhile, commercial poultry flocks have been culled in an attempt to spread. Nearly 7 million chickens are killed this year because of influenza.
So, what do you guys think about that? Peace to the chat. Anybody that came in, Mike, what's up? Ariel Smith, peace, brother. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Are you like ready to stop eating all this meat? I've been telling you guys about the meat for like the past year. They're starting off with the chicken and the eggs. You know, the chicken includes the eggs, so it's the same thing. You can't eat chicken or eggs. No chicken. Let me put that in the chat so you guys get this. No chicken, no turkey, and no eggs. Now, check this out, guys. With everything that we have going on right now that's like coming against us. They know that we are so powerful, we're so strong. There's like not anything that's so easy to, I guess, break us down. Disseminated.
Devastating some North Carolina poultry farms. The State Department of Agriculture says 90,000 commercial turkeys and 280,000 chickens had to be killed in 7 flocks in the state to try and stop.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't even play this and it just popped on, so I'm about to play it. I'm gonna play it for y'all. Hold on. I didn't even search this article. It just must have popped in after the other one. Hold on, y'all. Let's get this in real quick. It's only 2 minutes.
Dished out daily.
Weekend.
It's on almost every plate.
Price of chicken are already skyrocketing now.
The owner of Mert's Heart and Soul has been forking over more money for chicken. Pound jumped up by 75 cents to $1 from the
And how long would it last?
Now he's got another worry. The virus is ravaging poultry farms in North Carolina.
This virus is in our state. It's in our backyard. It could be anywhere across the state, in any county.
The food supply is safe and there's no health risk to humans, but the Department of Ag says farmers had to kill more than 300,000 turkeys and chickens in North Carolina to keep the bird flu from spreading.
So we're strongly encouraging people to keep all their birds enclosed indoors in the coop. Anything.
Chicken is a big part of the menu here at Mert's. With the price increase, sometimes you just have
term or long term.
We get into warmer weather.
the price of your dish in Charlotte. Robin Kennedy.
Yeah, guys. So that was crazy, right? Yeah, eggs got blood in them, sis. All eggs have blood in them. That's because they come from the woman, and it's the cells and everything in it. That little white clump that's in there is like even like the brain tissue and stuff. So that's why you're supposed to like take that little white piece out when you cook your eggs, because that's a bit of that. So basically, guys, when it comes to this inner the inner sanctum of your cells.
These bird watchers expected a quiet vacation, taking photos of tropical wildlife.
Okay.
So nothing.
That's enough of that. Okay. Now it's just like popping on and off. All right, so basically, right, with the meat, we keep talking about this meat, guys. I keep telling y'all about this meat. This meat is going to be your demise. You need to make sure you're learning how to be sufficient, not only you, but your children and household, with living on smaller amounts of food. I think that people have been spoiled to food. You know, it's, oh, let's go out, let's go do this. You know, it's a fun thing, it's an entertainment thing. But what you're doing is actually entailing yourself with the things that are going to cause your demise, basically. You know, everything that you do. Let me go check out my chat, guys. See who all in here real quick. I'm not ignoring y'all. I just want the plate. Obviously, okay. So yeah, we have to like be astute to making sure we're taking care of ourselves and our family. We're learning to live more off of the energies of our body and not dependent on food. You have to fill your body with fuel that is energetic to your system. We're copper-based bodies. When you're eating things, right, you got to look up copper-based foods. I'm going to do a video on that. I said I was going to do a video on copper foods and things of that nature. But look up copper-based foods and make sure that you are getting the things that are sufficient to your body that's going to actually bring out the things that are sufficient to electrify you know, the nutrients and things that are in certain foods. Some things are for certain body types. Some things may not even be beneficial for you, where you think that it's this is a healthy food. It may be healthy for a particular body type, but it does not mean that it is healthy for you. So make sure, let me highlight this, no chicken, no turkey, no eggs. Make sure you are, staying away from that stuff. So what we have to do is be astute in our inner ear and listening to what's going to be sufficient to us, taking time, not rushing into things. When you go out sometime, you might even have to look it up. Somebody take you out to eat, or you're chilling, you might have to look up the food you're eating if you're not aware of, and start eating the correct way. Make sure you're not buying things. We just did that video with all the foods and the contamination of all these poisonous things. We putting stuff in our hair. We putting stuff on our body. We're intaking things with the food that we're eating. They are putting things in everything that is to demise you. So you have to learn how to be sufficient with the natural things. I've been telling you guys for the past year about the seeds. I gave away, the last 6-7 months, I've given away like seeds. I gave away a lot of seeds. I offered different plant seeds, for you guys. I've given you guys the the inkling of making sure that when you do have like fresh and non-GMO products of vegetables and things, that you're using the seeds out of them. Don't just like throw it away. When you cut it out, you clean it out, you use what you needed to use. Don't just cut it. Don't just throw those things away when you cut it out. You take your seeds, you rinse them, and then you pat them dry, and you leave them in a space to dry out. Those seeds you can use to grow more fruits, more vegetables, whatever the seeds are that you have. Don't throw these things out. Pineapple, get organic pineapples, even organic bananas. If you get organic bananas, believe it or not, there are even seeds in the bananas. Like, you have to just make sure that you're getting the things to make sure you're taking care of yourself and do everything that you need to do to get your body in the right proper place. You need to be alkaline. You need to be spiritually inclined. You have to have your chakras in a proper balance so that you are bringing in and pulling in the proper neurons and the electrons that are stimulating certain cells in your body, making sure that everything is functioning in the way that it should, so on and so forth. So these are like a few things we need to take care of. I know since I've gotten into these Aboriginal information, the Indian information, things of that nature, I've kind of gotten away from the health aspect. I talk a little bit about my business, things of that nature. I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to sell you. I know a lot of people that are on YouTube, they sell products, and they're always pitching their products, and to me that's kind of a turnoff. So I don't want to be a turnoff when talking about the products. But I literally have the things to help heal and rejuvenate your cells and put you in a proper balance to your body, so on and so forth. We just have to be astute to the things that we need, knowing what the weaknesses are, knowing the things that we need help in those areas, and work on those things, even if you're doing them yourself. So KK, no. I don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, we have to just make sure that we're doing these things, guys, to take care of ourselves and our family. That's pretty much what I wanted to do. I didn't want to make this long. I definitely, yesterday, I wanted to come and do this real quick so I could come in this morning and do some information I wanted to go over with you guys. So maybe, let me see. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so yeah, guys, I'll definitely be back this afternoon. You know my show is this evening. Make sure you guys are tuning in to Sister Soul Main Radio. Be able to catch up sometime if you'd like. If you're not doing anything, make sure you go to the website, pull up the information, and when you pull it up, hold on, let me find it. I think I have it in here. Yeah. And when you pull it up, you can just listen to it while you're doing things. A lot of times what I'm starting to do, because I'm having problems with recording at the same time when streaming live, I've been doing my recordings on Main Live. I've recorded some Main Radio programs on here, and I send them in, and they play them like they're live. That's for you guys to know. So what happens is when doing that, it gives me a little more leeway to do other informational pulls. So something that they may be playing, you guys haven't heard on one of my older videos or something of the sort. They may even go and pull one from years back, stuff you guys haven't even heard. So it all depends. So just make sure you guys are tuning in. If you're if no one's live and you're not into any interesting conversation, you can definitely go over there and make sure you're getting some info and learning something new and different, hopefully insightful, mind portal breaking, so on and so forth. Because that's all I'm going to do, help you guys get in the right place, right space, the right mindset, so on and so forth. So yeah, pretty much, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get into that now. I'll wait till a little later. And yeah, I'll be back with you guys later. Just check in with me. I may just do it a little earlier this afternoon than my main radio live so that you guys can check that out. Yes. Yes, greens. Now say it. So this listen, that's all I got over here. I got 4 things of nuts right here. I'm a pecan freak. I got pecans. I got honey roasted pecans, actually, for something sweet if I want to. I got chocolate walnuts, dark chocolate walnuts. Dark chocolate is very good for antioxidants in the body, guys, whether you know it or not. A lot of times people are like, ooh, chocolate, but chocolate has very high antioxidants. Dark chocolate, not just milk chocolate or other types of chocolate. But if you're getting real cocoa, dark chocolate, it actually has lots of antioxidants. So don't be scared to eat a little chocolate. Afraid to eat a little chocolate. I'm like, that's one of my weaknesses. Not chocolate, but a little sweets here and there. I might want, I'll do a cake or something. It's hard to get into the taste of the gluten-free, but I just do my best. And yeah, so we all have weaknesses. We all fall victim to things we shouldn't. I'm probably having some sinus issues because the kids and I had seafood a couple of days last week. I don't eat seafood often, but that used to be my favorite thing. So yeah, I've been having these sinus issues plus this weather. There's been a lot going on with the weather. I haven't been taking care of myself. I get up, I'm running around, I'm doing the live, I'm doing this. I don't, take time to even, take care of myself or treat myself with the things I need to for my ailments. But I'm generally pretty okay. So do what I need to do. You guys need to do the same. I will talk with you later. Peace. The sis said doing business is not a turn off. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you saying that. I know that's just, it's I be feeling maybe I'll start doing a quick live just talking about certain products. Tell me how you guys feel about that. I'm asking you guys in the chat. How do you guys feel about if I do short videos, maybe 10 minutes, talking about specific products? Maybe when I'm sending out products to customers, I can show you, these products are for this, this, and that. I have this available for you. Telling you guys all the things. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys would be interested in me doing a few health videos that actually promotes the product a bit. I know someone was in the chat the other day and they were like, oh, wow, sister, so I didn't know you did this, you had that. because I don't talk about it a lot. But if you guys are interested in knowing about holistic healing, if you're interested in finding out different meal plans of holistic things, if you guys are interested in me doing these things to help you just get more in line with your thoughts and your spirits aligning with the food intake and things, and you wouldn't think it's a promotion. I mean, I do have to persist there. Let me put this up here so I keep this in my mind as I'm talking, because I'm always considering what people are thinking, what they're feeling, you know, all these types of things. And I do not want to be a turnoff to, like, I'm pitching, I'm selling. I used to be a salesperson. Obviously, I have the gift of gab. My mind is very truthful. In doing the sales, I was very good at it, and I was an honest salesperson. You know, they used to have different pitches. I wouldn't go for, you know, trying to pitch things to people. I always felt like honesty is the best policy. Find out what my customer needs and then find something that's going to suit them. I do operate my business in the same manner. You know, I do consultations. I don't just, oh, you got a heart issue, you got a this issue. Okay, here, let me see this, let me see that. No. I have a consultation with the person, find out what's going on. I make sure what they're taking, so nothing conflicts. So I definitely dedicate myself to making sure people are healthy in the right ways. So I see some ones. Yeah, let's get to it. Big Chief, peace, brother, peace. Yes, not to eat blood. Eggs have blood in it. Chicken, all the meats have blood, and even the chicken. Like I said, I've eaten, you know, chicken. That's one of my weaknesses. I know. I always preach about meat. It's just as filthy as any other meats. But you know, even when I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself. Leave the chicken alone. Stop. And I don't eat it a lot, so I could just stop. But it's like, you know, these habits we form, and like, oh, I need a little meat. It's nothing wrong with a little meat here and there. I'll just detox after. You know, this is what I tell myself. I'll detox after such and such. You know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy, guys. I just, you know, want to make sure that we are right. I do know that you guys need to make sure you're collecting seeds, get non-GMO seeds. Okay, we got a lot of ones. I'm gonna start doing it then, guys. I'm gonna plan it next week. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 videos on certain things. I'll do one on health and beauty, like the skin and hair products, and then I'll do some internal things on the detoxes for you guys. Yes, okay, all right, great. Oh, y'all excited about it? Okay, all right. Sis told me it's not a bad thing to, you know, try to make sure you guys know what's going on. So I definitely appreciate that. Raw drizzle on maple syrup and sea salt and dark chocolate. Yes, sounds good. Yeah. Oh, you talking about for my nuts? That's what you talking about, sis, for the nuts. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I don't like maple syrup though. I don't like the smell. It turns my stomach for some reason. I know maple syrup is actually good for you, but man, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think that's important. I'm actually going to talk to you guys about herbs and drying herbs. I think it would be good for you to start doing it. Maybe packaging herbs. Pony Life, peace, sis. Grand day to you, babe. Dehydrating your herbs, guys. Even if you don't have a air dryer or a air fryer or anything to dehydrate, you can do it right in your oven. Maybe I can show you guys that even. Certain healthy things like kale. Oh, let me show you. Something right here. I just got some the other day. This is another one. I'm looking to mess with y'all. I've seen y'all still in my nice clothes. In my gown. Let me see. You guys can buy these Brad's kale. This one has garlic, and they have different ones. Kale is very, very good. I'm gonna do some snacks for you guys. Show you how to do some healthy snacks. Like she was telling me how to do this with my pecan. But yes, sis, I love honey. I put honey on like anything I need to make it a sweetener. So I do honey nuts, honey walnuts. But I'm gonna try the dark chocolate on my pecans as well. But I have them on my walnuts. So I don't want to eat a lot of chocolate. So when I feel like I need to have a little, or you know, what have you, I'll do a little bit of the dark chocolate walnuts. So I love to eat nuts. I love especially pecans. I love pecans. Pecans and walnuts my favorite. Pecans. Well, listen, y'all. These are things you can actually substitute for meat. What I'm talking about. Let me tell you real quick. We can get to a little bit of that right now. Great substitutions for meat are beans. Great substitution for meat are nuts. They have high protein, just as much or more than some of the Some of the meat does, actually. Ooh, pony lice. Girl, talk about it. I love ruby ruby red grapefruit. That's like my favorite. Oh my gosh, girl, talk about it. Agave, yes, I do use. Actually, I've sent agave to a couple of my customers. Since I have one of my customers allergic to lemon, and she's allergic to honey. So I send her the agave because she has some, and I'm not sure about the ingredients. You have to be careful with that agave. What's in it? Is it the pure nectar or not? But yeah, that's definitely a great substitute for honey. But I like honey. Honey has great healing properties in it, and it's very good for you. So I use honey, and I use the agave. Yep. So it's definitely great. Sis, you're right about that. Yes, that's like, oh, I love me some grapefruit. I love it. Papaya is another one. Papaya too. Listen, guys, with papaya, when you cut it and open it up, the seed, it's so bountiful with seeds. You rinse some seeds out, they be kind of sticky. Rinse them out, let them dry out, especially, trying to reproduce fruit. This is what I'm telling you guys. Just anything that you had as a fruit, a vegetable, onion. If you got an onion, you could cut the bottom of that onion off, put it into water, put it right in like an old water jar. I'm going to show you guys some DIY projects as well. I did this a couple of weeks ago, like preserving foods and things of that nature. That was a pretty good video. Going over that information. So excuse me, guys. Pardon me. Okay, so going over that information, what it'll do, it'll allow you to see how you can conserve and save money. And you're gonna have things that are by real maple syrup. Yes, I tried. I just I don't know like that smell or that to be honest, it's not so much the taste, it's the smell. The smell like turns my stomach. They really do. So yeah, you gotta make sure that you're doing things that are going to be beneficial to the electrodes in your body, and I'm excited that you guys are a little bit excited about that. So we're gonna definitely get into that next week, y'all. You girls gonna start doing it. That's why I did the life. Oh, let me get the life coach page, guys. Y'all got to go to the life coach page and the natural nature page because that's where I'm going to be doing these videos. That I'm going to put them right now. I want y'all to go over. I would appreciate. I don't want y'all to go over this now. I'm sorry. I would appreciate it if you guys go over and subscribe. I'm going to start building my natural nature page. That way, when people are looking for information on health stuff, I can start having that available for them. I'm also going to do anybody or anyone that has purchased any of my products. I'm going to do a live. Oh, you know what? I think I might do that later on to just get ready to start going into the information on the health stuff this week. What do you guys think of that? I think maybe having a few people come up that have used my product and speaking on the benefits of if it helped them, and even if it didn't, work for them particularly, because everything isn't for everybody, but I definitely want you guys to see if, the benefits from some of the customers that in our community have been using my product or have purchased the product for a loved one, and it's been beneficial for them. So, yeah. I'm gonna get this link for you guys. I'll probably stream it on both pages, like I did today. We're streaming right now on our the Life Coach channel and Sister Soul. What do you guys know? If you can, you guys can even go over to Sister Soul Life Coach channel and go like the page so we can get the algorithm going over there. I'm gonna just like I'm gonna be doing the health there. I'm gonna be doing the beneficial information when it comes to the mind, body, and soul. I actually have something lined up. But there's been so much going on trying to handle our personal business that just haven't had the time to do it. So I've had to change those videos. I put it up to like mid-month. I believe I did it to the 15th, I believe. Let me see. I'm about to go to the page now. And if on the 15th, I think that was on the minds. That was a mind video. If I'm not mistaken, I'll let you guys see that here. Hold on. Of course, it's moving slow. All right. I have to see the day that I actually have that plan. And then I could just share that link to you guys. And you guys can go there, subscribe to that channel and make sure that you are Oh, nope, it's on the Natural Nature page. Okay, it's not on here. But let me get this link for you. All right, this is the Life Coach channel. And backup channel. I want you guys to have this channel because you know they struck me before. So at any time they can say, oh, you know, you can't do videos. So I want you guys to be able to find me over there. So please make sure you go and subscribe to the channel if you want to make sure you're staying in tune with me, just in case, you know, with these weirdos and stuff that they do. You may look up and be like, oh, where's Sister Soul? Yeah, they done blocked her because she was putting some truth out. And if you guys know, since that happened, I've been trying to be very, very careful of what I'm doing. You know, I like to follow rules. Obviously, I don't like doing things incorrectly. So my thing is I need to make sure that I'm doing things the right way, so that way they don't have a way to put a strike on me. You know, I can tell truth, and then if they do put a strike on me, so on and so forth, then I can tell them, okay, hold on a minute, take that off, like they did before. They tried to do that about a month ago. They actually had the nerve to try and strike me for truth, and I didn't do anything that was incorrect on my channel, so they had to rescind it, and I was able to go live that next day. So, you know, I'm trying to be very aware of what's going on, so on and so forth. Okay, so here's the Natural Nature page, guys. Okay, oop, I put needs here. Hold on. And there's the Natural Nature page. So yeah, guys. So when I do this, obviously because the page isn't that great, it hasn't been up too long. I would like or appreciate if you guys would go so I can get that channel up and running. I can start putting the information, certain information on there, so we're not disturbing this page. This page, I would definitely want to stick to our history, opening the portals, breaking people's minds, spiritual information that inclines us to understanding what's going on against us, keeping it all on the private information that we are disclosing as well. So I kind of want to just stick to that on this channel. So once I get the other channels built up, I can definitely get the information on the life coaching sessions. I am a professional life coach, just so you guys know. I don't know who doesn't know that. I am a certified life coach. I am a certified Reiki healer. So these particular things I can use in those areas when it comes to my professional help and standpoint, and maybe I'd be able to benefit someone in helping them in these areas, because I haven't talked about a lot of things. I don't promote myself per se. I had a business manager that used to do that, but unfortunately, I haven't been able to afford the services. So my promotional manager is not, able to put a lot of things on. So I've been kind of slacking because I've been so focused on this history, so focused on handling business, getting myself and my generations to follow me in perfect order, so they're not stagnated and living incorrectly and in a dead life. So I'm concentrating on life right now. That's like the most pertinent thing that we all should be doing. And, those that are doing that with me, hey, y'all know we on the path. So right now I have to just try to make sure that I'm astute to being careful to not forget about enlightening people in all areas. There's usually a balance that I like to create, the mind, the body, and the soul. If you go to my page, you'll see that is basically it. That's what I've been doing for years. My radio show is actually, the premise is the bringing together the mind, body, and soul, the true trinity and the full connection. So when we're thinking about those things, I have a lot of focus, a lot of information. It's so much stuff I haven't even talked to y'all about. I'll hear people talking about certain things, and I'll jump up on their panel here and there to talk about it, and then I'll bring up certain subjects, and I'm spreading the information there. Then I might not talk about it over here on my channel, and some of you guys might even watch their channel. So I gotta be aware of where I'm spreading myself. I've been told that a lot. I'm giving my energy, and it gets twisted a lot of time because I don't feel comfortable, respected, so on and so forth. I get in my feelings. I'm a very emotional creature because I have a lot of discernment. I am a very high empath. I've been like that since I was like 6 years old. Very empathetic, so yeah, the world is working on me, but I'm also working on myself and the strength in what I have to make sure that I'm here to help you guys with, if you're open to learning. Period. Yes, Davidson. I'm glad it goes without me. Yep, with no problem. Period. All right, guys. What we didn't do is play a jam before we get up out of here. So, I mean, even when I came in today, so
Power on.
let's do that. Let's get something going right quick. What I'm gonna play for you guys. Get some good energy going. Out of the Blues in here today. Out of the Blue. The brother. That's the. I'm gonna play his song, so you guys will know exactly. Let me connect that. Exactly who this song belongs to that I be playing a lot. Y'all know I love this song. Let me see.
Bluetooth connected.
There we go. Actually, let me play the video since I got the videos up right quick. Let's go to the videos. Sisters old playlist. Let y'all see the video. My videos. Where's my videos? Oh, it's the wrong page. Go back to my sister's old page. I'm having actually a very nice, relaxing morning, guys. About to get out of here, do a couple of things, run around a bit. After I do that, and I get back here with you guys. Oh, you know what, guys? I actually wanted to go over a couple of books. So maybe I'll do. Have you guys ever heard of The Last of the Mohicans? Tell me you guys have heard of that. I have that book. I'm going to read some stuff out of there and a couple of other things. So I might even go over that today. Maybe I'll do that late evening so I can still do the live that I wanted to do since Thursday. I haven't been able to do it yet. So 1 second. Flesh and Blood, Out of the Blue. This, that one, y'all. This one of my faves. Y'all know. Y'all know most of my jams. Let's get it. Let's play it real quick. I don't even need when I'm playing. A great day. Man, it's like a lot of wind. Must be trying to put up a fake storm or something around here. That's crazy, right? Like really ignorant, really ignorant. All right, guys, let's just play this jam before we get out of here, and I'll get with you guys later. All right, peace, guys. Out of the blue. Flesh and blood.
Depot on the beat. I couldn't believe it. Even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. The devil there by the devil, and I'm still in the field. I didn't get to watch me get in the bottom of the mud. I couldn't believe. Even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double there by the devil, and I'm still in the field. I get to watch me get in the bottom of the mud. Now y'all get to see me without a mud. Everything that I do won't be out of love. And I'm tired of these trials and these tribulations. And I'm sick of my name while we getting drunk. But no, I ain't budge. All of this money and you not pursuing it. All of this time you don't know what to do with it. Counterproductive and counterintuitive. Why you be acting like you already knew to it? Straight from the gutter, boy, we getting sewer. As soon as we get it, you know we gon' move it. With all of this money I made from the block, get out the game and invest it in stocks. Bought me a whip, get the rest of it up. When you saving on stuff and it messes them up. When they'll be fine, but we stay on our grind. All of my niggas is stepping it up and they foot on our neck and no letting it up. We level the playing field, even the battle. My son is a scientist, he's putting at us. Need us more geniuses, I know we got them. I know what's in it, I'm bringing it out. I know ain't perfect, I'm making the model on Capitol Hill and I'm bringing them hollows. The path that I'm on should nobody follow. I couldn't believe it. Even when out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. The devil there by the devil, and I'm still in the field. Now you get to watch me get in the bottom of the mud. I couldn't believe it. Even when I was out of eye, and I still couldn't see it. This is much deeper than flesh and blood. Nigga, we fighting demons. I've been double there by the devil, and I'm still in the field. Now y'all get to watch me get it up out of the mud. We fall on this road this longer. Fighting each other won't make us no stronger. I need this niggas been fighting this longer. I'm at my worst and ain't getting no longer. No changing signs, I'm making it through. I flip a chair or a table or two. They won't believe what I'm able to do. I'm making these movements. Now this is a new movement. My dog at the gate and I'm praising the newest. I'm getting too lit in my boat with doobies. On my way up and I break through your roof. And shot from the moon and they made me a star. Got so much time I can make it tomorrow. Can't promise the day that I make it tomorrow. Every time that we make it, the pay will be borrowed.